Hi, my name is Nicole, and today I'm going to talk about why I believe that young girls should not be allowed to participate in beauty pageants. Young girls are being robbed of their youth, robbed of playing in the dirt, making pretend girl groups with their friends, and playing ditch with the neighbor kids. Instead, these girls are devoting their too short childhoods to trying to look beautiful and act mature in front of a panel of judges. Many of us are familiar with beauty pageants as they occur in our communities and more often in our TV screens. As a child, I had a best friend who participated in beauty pageants for years. And I spent a lot of time comforting her when she felt overwhelmed and upset with the results that these pageants brought her. With this speech, I hope to convince my audience that it is unethical and wrong to allow a child to participate in beauty pageants due to their likely damaging effects. Today, I'm going to begin by explaining why I believe that participating in pageants can be detrimental to a young girl's psychological wellness. Then, I will explain why the pressures of these pageants can force children to feel that they are rushing into adulthood. And finally, how this rush into adulthood can make these girls vulnerable to being targeted and sexualized. According to the University of Minnesota 2005, participating in beauty pageants puts children at a higher risk for developing body dissatisfaction, interpersonal distrust, and impulse dysregulation. Beck 2012 supports this by stating that studies have shown that girls who participate in pageants as children often grow up to be self-dissatisfied, have more impulse behaviors, and experience difficulties with personal relationships, and also have an increased feeling of incompetence. Cartwright 2011 says that for young girls who develop obsessions with physical appearance, this hypercritical environment produces a drive towards the unattainable goal of perfection as they move forward towards adulthood. Cartwright 2011 also says that these environments teach the idea that physical beauty and false charisma are keys to success, tying self-worth and self-esteem to attractiveness. These self-image issues can lead girls to feel that they need to be prettier, better, more mature, smarter, and so forth in order to feel that they are accomplished. Goals like these steal their innocence and force them to act as grown women, just competing with others rather than just being children. Beauty pageants force young girls to grow up too fast. Children at a young age are learning to apply a more than average amount of makeup to their faces, wear wigs, style their hair, get fake spray tans, wear fake teeth, and change much of their physical appearance just to impress judges. This is a picture of a child before and after getting ready for a beauty pageant. As you can see, she looks nothing like her natural self. Beck 2012 supports this claim, saying that today's beauty pageants force these girls to do everything that an adult would do and to wear whatever an adult would wear, making them believe that they're mature enough to engage in the same activities and behaviors as their adult role models. Now that we have a basic understanding of the pressures that these young girls are under to act like adults, it is easier to understand how behaving like adults may cause them to be viewed as such. According to Grow 1998, demands of beauty pageants put children at risk for attracting unwanted sexual attention. Costumes involved in beauty pageants are often very revealing and expose a large amount of skin, which seems to send the message that the only way to get noticed is to wear the most revealing outfits possible. Smith B. stated in an online article that in almost all routines, parents require their children to bat their eyelashes, blow kisses, wink at the judges, and show off their figures, essentially flirting with the judges. This sends a clear message that You have to behave that way in order to get the attention that you want. Today, I hope to have convinced you that the participation of young girls in beauty pageants is not only immoral, but it's a very, very real threat to their innocence. I did this by first explaining how these competitions might be harmful to the psychology of a young girl. Then I discussed how this psychological toll can force children to feel that they're being rushed into adulthood. And lastly, how this rush into adulthood can expose these girls to undesirable attention, such as being viewed as sexual objects by others. By understanding how beauty pageants can be detrimental to girls, especially at such a young age, we can come together to get rid of these competitions and instead instill more valuable and healthy values on young girls in many generations to come. Thank you.